We've got minutes.
Let's do it.
I'm-
Snap these people into place, Micah.
It looks like this should be pretty short.
Back to me.
IT can't make it this month. They have a meeting next- Did I tell you that?
I do believe that. Makes it shorter, makes it shorter.
Yeah, so it was just reports and I have my email pulled up too.
Okay.
So that I,
Kick it on. Let's see where we're at. If we can get Mr. Brooks to not comment so much, it'll make the meeting shorter, but you know how it is. You know, he just, you give him the floor.
he's got pastor in him. He thinks.
Well, he just gives the whole speech.
Especially when I put the good.
See, right there. See, all he had to say is thank you, but now he just had 20 words.
Put the bad stuff.
Quiet, mum's the word.
So you know.
That's the way to tell.
And I'm gonna get these two up here to calm down a bit and
Okay.
get this meeting started. I'd like to call the meeting to order at 10 a.m. Capital improvements. Let's, oh, I hate touching that thing. It's disgusting. Is
Quiet up, quiet. Yo,
that better?
There we go.
Okay, Dawn Bullock, would you like to say the pledge with us?
Sure.
Thank you.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
bring it on.
Thank you. I don't want to jinx us, but it looks like we're gonna have a nice morning, a nice morning. Can I get a roll call, please, Sandy? Oh, I can. There you go.
Oxley,
Yes.
Balich, Brooks,
Yeah.
Bullock.
Here.
Costa. Revis,
Sure.
Freeman.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Next up, we have the approval of minutes from May 6th. Can I get a motion? Motion from Brooks, seconded from Costa. Can I get a roll call, please?
Oxley,
Yes.
Brooks,
Yeah.
Bullock,
Yes.
Costa. Revis,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, under old business, we have our facilities update. Oh, there you are, Mr. Fern. Good morning. Happy June. All right, let me get you turned on. There you go. It's all yours, Mr. Fern.
All right, well, waiting for Tim. He runs the show here, not me. Well, we've been very busy as, there's many moving parts in the facilities. We have bid openings tomorrow to choose a contractor for the court annex state's attorney's level of the annex building. That is scheduled for tomorrow morning.
What are those renovations for?
The old courthouse, the old chambers, the judges, the courtrooms on the second and third floor of the annex that were being unused. We're combining them and moving bodies around so there's more space and
Okay.
very, very usable space. Land use public defender renovations. Oh, you went past that one. Third level is complete. We'll be doing the second and third, and the facilities team is working on making all the interior moves. What we're doing, we're combining 3 floors into 2, and we'll be saving money on the lease space and the footprint in the 5080 Clinton building. I don't know if anybody's had time to get down and look the old courthouse site, but we've completed all the concrete work. The plaza's restored, and the picnic benches should be going in. I don't know if they went in last night or they're going in this morning. But that plaza is completely usable again, safe, level, all new concrete, all handicap ramps, all been replaced. There's your aerial from the 10th floor of the new courthouse, current courthouse.
That looks really nice.
River Valley, we finally got the scheduling and the work complete for the parking lot renovations. That parking lot was in serious need of resurfacing. The handicap ramps, the ADA accessible areas. When they built it, were too steep to today's standards, so now they are all compliant. The only thing we're waiting for in there is the signage. The signage was, a lot of it was faded and deteriorated over the years. We have all new signage coming in.
So where did they park when this was all?
We did one side, moved them to the other side, and then brought them in.
I think we have a question from member Trainier. She's not on the board, but she raised her hand.
Thank you. My question was just about the courthouse plaza. I did see it was finished. The cement work looked really great. I wanted to make sure that we maintained that imprint of the old courthouse that we had. And I was looking at this one spot that I thought might have been the blocks that were part of that, and they looked crooked, messed up, not quite.
We have,
right. So
Tim, if
maybe
you-
more work was done after I was there.
it was. Tim, if you roll back a slide or two. One more.
Yeah, see
the far right.
landscaping bricks
Right.
on the right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's not the footprint. That was just retaining block.
Oh.
The footprint actually extends into what you see the gravelled area in front of the pickup truck.
Okay,
So we have it GPS plotted,
uh-huh.
but it was not installed. From what I'm understanding, we're gonna do a colored line.
Oh, like we're gonna paint it.
Correct.
Oh,
It'll be an epoxy
okay.
because the poured concrete and trying to put a block into the poured concrete,
Oh,
it would
yeah,
have been
that would've
another
been-
uneven surface.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad. Okay, thank
Yep,
you.
absolutely. But it is preserved.
Veterans Assistance.
Copperfield building is underway. The roof is complete and we've started on the vestibule, the glazing. Next slide, Tim. So we're bringing new life back to that building for the Veterans Administration, Veterans Assistance Commission, I should say.
What kind of glass is being put in? Is it like a protective?
Yes, it's a UV coated and it's double paned. Roof replacement is 100% complete as of this morning. Glass replacement is underway and the next week on June 9th, we will start the interior renovations to the scope that was determined previously. So there was a long-standing issue at the archives building with birds. So we toured a couple other facilities. You know, the only entrance there was the one that they had for the public as well as the workers. So we had a lot of nesting birds and it was quite a mess to walk through. And so we took a couple field trips and went to other facilities, a couple different hospitals that had put this netting in, and it really works. I was a little skeptical in the beginning. We have bird zero, everything's safe, power washed, clean, no more mess and birds dive bombing you coming into the facility. So we talked about this last month as well, but we didn't have the slides. We donated all the old beds from Sunny Hill. Sunny Hill received all new beds for the residents. Number of them went to the Joliet Junior College and the rest went to Project Cure, which went all over the country, and a good percentage of them went out of the country. Life safety, we just keep moving forward, making changes and updating the county to national standards with signage, locations, fire alarm testing, evacuation routes, and safety monitors. I don't know how aware the board is or the committee, but each department had to choose 2 safety monitors. They will have a hat, a flashlight. Tim volunteered. Flashlight, an evacuation sheet with 3 laminated pages. When there's well, no whistles. No whistles. So what'll happen is during a fire drill or an evacuation event or any other event, that person's responsible for that department to get everybody out, and then make a sweep of the area, make sure nobody's stuck in their desk, make sure nobody was in the bathroom and came back in and didn't know what was going on. Safety monitor will be the last person out to go to the rally site. So that's what's implemented. We've got the bodies. We're waiting for the flashlights to complete the bag. The order got held up.
So I just have to ask because of past experiences with flashlights and emergency. Is more than one person having a flashlight?
2.
Okay, just 2, because I was a 5th grade teacher for years and we had tornado evacuations were underneath the highway. And there was one flashlight that the 4 classrooms took.
The
And
batteries
the
didn't
one
work.
time we actually needed the batteries where it was like, popping in and out of light and we're like, this is not good. We're in the dark here with, 100 5th graders. So I want to be sure that they
We will
don't run across that.
Absolutely do our best to
There you go.
make sure that that
Yeah.
issue does not happen.
After that day, we ended up with 4 of them and everybody was responsible to take one down. So thank you.
We participated in the Sunny Hill Nursing Home. They have a house skills event where all the different occupations present. And we had Tyler, which is the resident manager for Sunny Hill and the health campus, and life safety specialist Phil on the right, go in and do CPR, AED, and basic knowledge of life safety and drills for the entire staff and visitors at the Sunny Hill Nursing Home. Again, it's no news that we are busy in facilities, and a little over, the numbers were a little higher when we printed 800 work orders, and it works out to roughly $20 a work order, 98% completed on time through the work order program that people submit, have a request, complete. So the team is really moving. And that's the report.
Okay, so just a few things that were brought
Okay.
up at the last one.
Yep.
The last capital improvement was a schedule of resurfacing of parking lots. Do you have a schedule for that?
The parking lots, the community health center was done. The River Valley Juvenile Detention Center was done. And I didn't have any other ones specifically that you were asking for, but the 2 that we did talk about are completed.
So do you have like a running schedule for those? So like in the spring of next year, this will be done and.
We are anticipating putting something a little more detailed because there's 2 more major lots that need to be done, like what we did here at the COB. As of right now, it's not on the book, so.
Okay, yeah, because I think that what they were wanting was an idea of when these projects occur.
Okay.
So like May to June or June, July to August,
Well,
whatever.
it depends on when the asphalt
Right.
plant opens.
Because
but
it's weather related and all that other good stuff.
Absolutely.
The other one on the list was, you can't answer that, the sidewalk at the old courthouse, it's completed now.
Completed.
The courthouse issue with the scaffolding,
We are removing scaffolding as we speak. They are not replacing the stones we removed for fear of maybe a little damage to a stone in removing it. So the stones are being recut, and we will have our facilities report from the 2 material specialists that were on that site in the middle of June. We're expecting it next week, end of next week.
okay,
So that will be able to be shared with everybody. Right now, we do not have a definitive report, but we are taking down all the scaffolding around the building, all the fall protection. And when the stones on the old courthouse side of the building, when that knife face gets the new stones come in, we will do it with a swing stage over the roof and come down so that all that ugly scaffolding can be removed.
so
And
they
they're
won't have to
removing it
use
as
the
we speak.
scaffolding, they use the
Correct.
swing stage.
It's coming down as we speak.
Okay, member Trainier in the back has raised her hand again. Go ahead.
So in regards to that, I drove by the other day, the scaffolding was still there, but it looked like a couple of the blocks of stone, whatever kind of stone it is, were gone. Do we still don't know what caused the problem, is that correct?
We have an idea from what we've gained through all the meetings and the being on site as much as we are. Water infiltrated the barrier, froze, expanded, and pushed the stone out.
So fairly similar to the Aon AKA Standard Oil building with the marble
Years ago.
years ago. The marble was from Italy and we are not Italy and the weather's different and so it didn't work. What was this stone? I thought it was limestone.
It's a man-made, not a man-made stone. No, it's not a man-made stone. My fault. It's a quarried stone local.
Okay.
So they're making, I believe it's 16 new pieces to be rehung.
So they think really what happened is something in the water barrier failed.
We can't say, I don't want to assume what the scientists are
But
gonna.
water got in there.
Water infiltrated behind the stone, pooled, froze
Froze,
again.
thawed,
We had that,
popped it
we had
open.
that froze, freeze
Mhm.
thaw, freeze thaw. And when that expanded, you could see it on the membrane that it pushed the stone on.
So besides replacing the stone, are they doing something?
All the membrane has been resealed, touched, taped, and we uncapped it from the corner of the knife edge on the roof
that
line
kind? Mhm.
all the way down. Made sure that this would not ever be possible again.
And that would be my follow-up. Is there like going to be some related maintenance that's going to be required? Like we're doing maintenance to, was it the metal on the doors?
Yeah, they have to
Finished
polish them.
stainless.
Polishing the stainless, yeah. Is there something that we should do preventatively?
There
as a
should be
maintenance?
none because it is a
Once you seal
sealed
it, you think
product.
it's really going to stay? Okay, thank you.
I think there'll be a couple more questions that'll be answered when that report comes out.
Okay, and then, the facility needs assessment, where are we at on that? How are they doing?
We are also expecting that report at the month's end, and on the facility side, not the space needs side, we're merging those two reports. We are 75% done with all the county-owned properties. The largest one is the ADF and River Valley, and we're about 75% done with those two. So 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks, we will have the facility side done, and we can merge those two reports, and I'm sure something will be coming to you.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, David, you have your, okay, Mr. Brooks.
Okay, okay. Bill,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
impressed with these numbers, over 800 hours on budget. Several years ago, we used to get capital improvement reports on time, on budget, and or any injuries. Have there been any injuries?
Zero.
See, that's what we celebrate. It's good to be on budget, in the budget, and on time.
Yes, sir.
But nobody got hurt.
Nobody.
Bring champagne next week, Micah. That's celebration.
That is
Thank you, Mr.
acceptable.
You can get the apple kind that's not
I want to start.
alcoholic.
I want to start.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fern. Anybody else have any questions? Just going on last time? Okay, I did request for IT to come. They will hopefully be coming next month because there were several questions there. I did ask for anybody to email myself or staff or even Mr. Oxley with any questions, concerns. I received one email. So if you have something that you would like to see brought forward or that you know as a need, please let us know if you have questions so that we can get them addressed. So that request is going out again since I think one person heard it the first time. Other than that, moving on, I have to find my agenda again. Give me a second. I lost it. Okay. Other old new business, I think I just covered it. There is no new business. Is there any public comment? I have no announcements by chair. I just gave it. Jumping totally out of order here today. Any executive session? No need for executive. May I have a motion to adjourn? Motion by Ballard, second by Brooks. Our next meeting will be July 1st, right here. Thank you very much.